Just a little tour around my mango tree. I think December is the season for mangoes. Mangoes. Whatever you call it, but I'm used to calling it mango, mango, maembe, maebe. Yeah, these yummy fruits. I can also see banana. A banana. These bananas are usually so sweet. I think in 2 months or 1.5 months, it will be ready for consumption. It will be ready and ripe. Ready and ripe. Yes. Though this season it is so tiny, unlike the ones I had harvested 2 weeks ago. Oh, there's also this tiny one here. Jesus, what's this? Yeah. This one is so, I don't know how many fruits it will bear. Let me, for you to see well, just like, just imagine, only 1, 2, this one will produce less than 3 bunches. But what amuses me is this mango tree. Though on one side it was burnt, somebody was burning some fig trees there and leaves, and it had affected the other side, so I can't move. I don't want to step on something because, hey, me, I'm very, 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 very particular, especially when it comes to creatures crawling down. Like now I can see something here, like a skin. Let's see, a skin of Jesus. Let me show you. Wow, I don't know what type of skin is this. Let me not mention it because this was a tree that I cut down. It used to have so many figs and branches, which were not good for me because it was occupying almost half of this shamba. The leaves, the branches, and for me, I felt it was not safe to have them around. So I decided to chop it. It is a tree called muarubaini. I don't know how we call it in another language. It is said to have the cure for over 40 diseases, the muarubaini. If you have someone who has a rough idea of muarubaini, he or she will explain to you better. She'll be in a good position to explain to you in details. Now these are just branches that were growing. Yeah, oh, I don't want to open and see other things. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. This is cassava. I have like several, like this one and this one here. You can make it cassava, the cassava leaves. There are some people who like, or okay, they don't like, but it is a tradition. They eat the leaves and then the stem, they grind it when dried to make flour that is mixed with water to make something called ugali of suma in, I don't know, in different languages. Yes, it's called the cassava. You can see the leaves now. I once ate, a friend cooked, someone from Burundi, and it was yummy. It was yummy. Though if you're not used to slippery things, okay, slippery vegetables, I tell you, you cannot try. You can even vomit, but it is one of the best. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I was showing just a brief summary of this shamba or garden. We have some fruits, the mangoes, maembe, mango. Yeah, we have some bananas, plantain, whatever you call them. Yeah, these ones. We also have some tiny, but it's out of season. Maybe until April, that is when we'll have a fruit on it. It has started flowering, and I believe in April it will bear fruits. They're just tiny fruits. They're called mburuti. Some call them guavas. Yeah. As you can see, there is a plantain or banana growing. Though this season it was not rainy for some time, and that's why they are so tiny with very few branches. Yeah. When I harvest this cassava, I'll show you how it looks like. Again, I want to show you about this tiny one, so that you can understand when I tell you these bananas are not doing well. I think I'll have to trim some of these. You see, there are so many branches. I think it is consuming a lot of food from the soil, and that's why it yields very little. Yeah, just look at this. I think this is the biggest, even though the ones I harvested last 2 weeks were much bigger. If you watch my other videos, you'll see. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, this is the cassava. Yeah. As I had said earlier, this is very sweet. For Burundians, guys from Ghana, it is their vegetable, and the roots, they make flour out of it when dried. Yeah, as I had said earlier, a friend invited me for lunch, and this is what we had. Cassava, a complete meal, which was so nutritious. Even after feeding on it, I felt much energy in my body. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Please let me know from which country you're watching from. Yeah, there is another one. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so tiny. Let me take you through. Let me first. Okay, the leaves are so fresh. If it continues, maybe it will. It will bring. Now, let's say like this one, surely. Hey, this is a very, I think even this one, maybe by God's grace, that is when it will produce. Otherwise, it is so small. Even okay, I'm not supposed to touch, because once you touch it, I understand that it goes back, or it retrogresses. Yeah, and then you cannot get good fruits. As you can also see, there is this tree here. There are small guavas. It's flowering, and soon we're going to harvest some fruits. Yeah, I said in April, probably in April, because after the flowering, it starts now the process of fruit production. And what have you had? The weather is so nice. Now we go to the avocado. Let me zoom in, zoom out. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining. My name is IRENE Bobosky. Welcome, thank you. Now these are my avocados. Unfortunately, they are so high. Is anybody there who can manage to climb and pick free of charge? I'll offer these free of charge. I don't care whether you eat them or you sell, as long as you sacrifice. Yeah, those are avocados. Very yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, you can see. Wow. Unfortunately, last year's harvest was not done at the right time. And that's why you can see there are tiny ones and big ones. You see, these ones are big ones, tiny ones, like this. Let me call them baby avocados. You see, this is very small. Maybe this one will be ready if you have good rain. Maybe in April too. Yeah, you see, there's so many but so tiny. And on the other hand, let me zoom in. There are other big ones. These ones, I hope you can see it. Yeah, just open your eyes well and you'll see. Yeah, this one here. So we have different types. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube live. Yeah, plenty of fruits. So when the season is right, you'll enjoy everything that I've shown you in this video. Hit the subscription button, like as many videos as possible, and God will bless you. Thank you, my fans. Thank you, top fans. Hashtag avocado, hashtag bananas, hashtag good weather, good climate, and what have you. Bye-bye.